Hello everyone.
Hi, it's a no user.
And this is catboycryptid 420.
Yeah, and today we're gonna I don't even know. We're just talking snake gameplay in the background.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about our stories of our lives, or do you just want to talk about random shit?
Yeah, no, just like a cool story, a cool life story for
Okay.
us.
I got a story. Okay. Um, I am currently dating someone, but I was single for a good year. And while I was single, I went on Hinge. I was like,
Damn,
yeah, let me go on Hinge, man. I'm definitely gonna find some baddie on Hinge, right?
definitely.
Yeah, don't use that shit. Shit's like awful. It's awful. Like I had a
That's
okay,
where we met, though.
yeah, that's where we met. Yeah, that's where we had a lovely night
Yeah,
in the in the fucking motel.
yeah.
But no. Dude, I went on a date. I was talking to this girl, and it's going off great, right? It's going off great. In my mindset, it's like, oh, this is just for fun. This is just to get to know the person. And I'm gonna see how they are in real life, like how they actually are in
Yeah.
real life, not on social media. Because social media doesn't matter. How they are on social media does not matter at all.
Is
Well, it
are
matters a
you
little bit.
you know are you in a long distance relationship though?
Yeah, but that's different. That's different. Anyways,
Okay, let's ignore that.
you didn't have to put that out there. You didn't have to put that out.
Hypocrite.
Uh, anyways, so this girl I was flirting with, she's an Asian girl, and she was cute. Like the photo she used was cute, and I thought she was cute, and she was really nice and sweet. She talked about baking and shit, and if she accidentally clicks on this video and just finds me talking about this shit,
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
um, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but
No one
fuck you.
listens. No names or anything, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
no names, no names. I'm gonna give her one name. Her name is Stephanie. Her name is Stephanie. Now
Okay.
Stephanie was a sweet girl, very kawaii, aesthetic Japanese, anime weeaboo type girl, Asian. Um,
She's an
I
Asian for some reason.
I don't I gotta have a descriptor so they actually know what's going on. Anyways, so she tells me I would really love to go to this new aquarium that's in town, and they got a bunch of animals and shit. And personally, for me, I am an animal person. I used to watch the Animal Network, the
Yeah,
Animal
you're an
Channel,
island person,
whatever.
I would say.
Yeah. I used to watch the Animal Network for fun instead of cartoons. So
Yeah.
I know a lot about fishes and shit like that. So I was super excited. I was like, I get to go on a date with this cute girl and go see animals I fucking love and adore. This is the best day ever. So I got dressed up really nice. I bought her flowers, of
Yeah.
course, but because every time I go on a date, because I don't have to go on a date anymore, but yeah, every time I go on a date, I buy her flowers, even if it doesn't go well.
I
I just think I just think it's a good thing to do. Yeah. I
I
just
got
think
an
it's a good.
economic model.
Yeah, I just
No
think it's a good
compromise,
thing to
no
do.
money spent. That's my rule.
Anyways, I just think it's a good thing to do. It's just the way I was raised. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, not mention that this shit was like a 30-minute drive for me across fucking town.
That's
I wasted a good amount of money
yeah.
just getting there in the first place. It had to be at $30 or whatever for the gas and shit.
Yeah.
So I get there 30 minutes later. I have my flowers in hand. I'm expecting this cute petite girl. Cause the photos were having a cute petite Asian girl, right?
It's me.
And it was no user instead. It was a 40-year-old grandpa, and
What?
they touched me. Anyways, um,
What? It
no,
was actually
no.
me. That's insane.
Anyways, there, and when I get there, I'm waiting for her because she's late, and that's fine. Now I'm right there in the doorway. I'm there, And I don't think I'm a catfish, to be honest. Like, I think I show my pictures and it's like it looks like me, right? Personally, I've asked other people as well. Anyways, so I'm standing there with my flowers and shit. She gets there, and I'm not gonna body shame. Like, that's not a thing I like to do. I will date plus size women. I love women just in general. But she not look anything like her photos. She looked taller than me.
You put that
She
in
was
the
taller than me.
way.
Yeah, she didn't look anything like her photos, like, at all. Like, she looked completely different, and you could tell like these photos were like from years back. Anyways,
Damn.
so
You fell for a finer version of her.
don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
And anyways. So she comes in. She's a little bigger than she thought she like posted on the internet,
Yeah.
and she's taller than me, which I'm fine with. I love tall women. You know, like women, I love
Such a
tall
woman
women.
lover.
Yeah, I love dude women. Don't even get me started. Anyways,
Not get it. Not get it.
okay, so we go, right? And I told you my attitude towards the beginning of the story. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna find how they are. I'm going for fun to figure out how they are and how everything's going. This woman grabs my fucking arm, interlocks it with hers automatically. And was I flirting a little bit? Yes, but not that much to where she could have had the thought in her mind where she's like, yeah, it'd be okay if I grab this random guy's arm on the first time we're meeting and interlocking it with mine. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, I'm not gonna do that. It's just like,
Yeah,
I pulled that shit. I pulled that shit away. I was like, and then I pulled it away fast, and you could just tell the whole aura, everything just changed. Just it magically changed. She was very disappointed. I don't know if she just didn't get any dick or anything like that, but like, and she was expecting it today, but like, I don't know. She just like completely changed. 360 flip.
Oh no, that's not that.
I'm gonna wait for no user to get their things together.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so 360 flipped on me, like completely. Now, keep in mind here, I wasn't even gonna do anything like romantic after even like going on the date in the first place. Like, that wasn't even my intention. I was just trying to get to know him. And to put on that they catfish me, it's another thing. But then another thing is that they don't even like respect personal space. Like they thought it was just okay to like just grab my arm and interlock it with theirs. And that's just like strike three. But you know what? I'm a nice man. I'm a nice guy. I like being nice. I bought the tickets for the aquarium already. I drove and wasted $30 of money to go over there. I'm gonna fucking enjoy the fucking aquarium. So we're going. I'm talking to her about the stingrays and the fishes and the moray eels and obviously there's we get to the point where we get to a porcupine, and she, like a little bit time before we got to the porcupine, was already on her phone texting. She said, I am texting my family to make sure that they make sure that I'm okay because they're overprotective. That's fine with me. I get that. You know, I had an overprotective family growing up. Do I have my family, you know, texting me now? Like on this date? No. But, you know, I get it. So she's texting away, not really paying attention. I'm like, cool. You know, I get to pet the head of this fucking porcupine, which is really fucking cool. And I'm enjoying my time. And there's otters on the other side, so I'm just waiting to see the otters.
That's so fucking cool. At least you were that like in a cool place.
Yeah.
Imagine this at like at the park.
Anyways, so she's texting me away, and then she comes and tells me, and she's like, oh, I have to go. My mom got in a car accident.
Damn.
Now, do I believe that this woman got into her mom got into a car accident? Fuck no.
I do.
But did she want to leave? Yeah, probably. She was probably weirded out that I didn't like show affection automatically and instantaneously, and that's understandable because that's what she was looking for. Me, I wasn't looking for that. I was looking to get to know her first, and maybe we could have gone there. I'm like basically out here like Chowder from, Cartoon
Yeah,
Network's
yeah, yeah,
Chowder.
yeah.
But anyways, so she's like, "Are you? Can you walk me out?" I'm like, of course, I'll walk you out. Am I gonna lose my spot and I can't go back into the aquarium that I spent like $30 on? Yes, but yeah. She's like, I'm like Chowder and she's like Panini. You know,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
but like
Funny. Such a great show.
am I gonna waste my money that I spent uh for the entrance fee for the aquarium that there's like a line and shit, and once I leave I can't come back? Am I gonna do that because I'm a gentleman? Yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk this girl out. So I walk her out and she's like acting really awkward, and I'm just trying to sit there thinking like I wasted my time, I wasted my money, I wasted everything. I just wanted to have a conversation, like, and have a good time and look at the fish, obviously. And so she tells me, she's like, I think you're really great and I love your hair and I love your style, but I think we should just be friends.
She said
I
that?
was like, yeah, she said that.
Yeah, I think so too, bitch.
Yeah, I think so too. And so I was like, all right, cool. And I think that pissed her off more, where she was like, are you serious? Like, you could just tell she was like fucking pissed off, like,
That's funny.
by my nonchalant attitude,
Yeah.
because I really didn't care. Um, it wasn't even like I was really into the girl. It's like, yeah, she's pretty. I'm gonna talk to her, whatever. Um, that's my thought process during this time with any woman. Um,
Anyone, even anyone.
yeah, any woman I was going on dates with, because at this time I was going on like a lot of dates. Um, not to say like, oh, dude, I'm a lace man, but like, yeah, I had like dates going on like every other week or so, every week or so. Anyways, so she says there, she tells me I'm gonna stay friends. I'm like, all right, cool. And she says her mom's there. I'm like, okay, cool. See you later. Uh, Text me when you get home. Make sure you're safe. And let me know if your mom is okay.
Yeah.
Do I think the mom is okay?
Secondary.
Yeah. So do I think the mom is okay? Yeah, I think the mom never got into an accident. I think she wanted to get out of there as fast as possible, which is understandable. But she could have just said, "I don't think this is going anywhere." I would have been like, "Yeah, me too," but that probably would have made her more mad. To be honest.
That's insane. Someone wanted attention.
Yeah. They definitely wanted some coddling and for me to like baby them, and which is understandable because I will do that. But once I get to know your personality, not anymore though, because I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, you should look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I get home 30 minutes away from where my house is, and I like again I said like I couldn't go back into the aquarium because once you go out your ticket is invalid. Also, when we got to the aquarium, like to get the tickets and shit, the lady in the front was like hitting on my date, which I was like, "Yo, if you want to take her, go ahead, bro. That's fine with me." Anyways, so I get home, I drive back, I get home, and she's like weirded out, and she's like, "Thank you for taking me on a date. Thank you for paying for everything. You're such a gentleman. I appreciate you. I hope we I hope we can become good friends." An hour into that fucking conversation later, she blocks me. She blocks me, and she fucking just blocks me. She just blocks me, plain out and simple. Do I blame her? No. But the fucking audacity of this woman is absolutely insane. I feel like anyone that has gone through that would feel the same. The fucking audacity of this fucking woman to put me through all that, and I was still nice, and I still paid for everything. I didn't complain not once. I feel like it's crazy. What do you think? No user.
That's a crazy ass story, yeah. I mean, you know, some people just, some people. There's different reasons why you would go on dating apps. You know, and I think a lot of the time is you're just really fucking bad at getting to know people. I'm not talking about you, but uh, I feel like for her, that was probably very insecure. I mean, it's hard to blame people like that. Uh, it's just like I don't know where how your social skills got this way, but yeah, I don't know. I just think you shouldn't be going out on dates if you're like that.
Honestly, I think I dodged a bullet. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
of course. I'm talking about her. Like, I don't know, the people that are like all or nothing. I think that's usually like a pretty big red flag. Uh, Cause then that's the people that are gonna be like really, what's the word? Like gonna gaslight you a lot, like, cause
Yeah,
they can't see like a breakup or something like it's either romantic or it's nothing. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
And that's always gonna be an issue if you wanna get away from there, which you should be able to do without feeling like guilt or anything, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
No, I think I hope her luck. And I hope we're like I really hope that she gets a relationship,
yeah,
and I hope that she gets someone who's patient and loving. But honestly, I would have dated her even when she catfished me, I would still would have dated her at that moment if she had a
yeah,
good personality and wasn't like being all rude after I pulled away from her. Like I would have. I don't really like body shame. I don't really care about like bodies about like that.
yeah. I
Like
mean,
that's
it's
not
not even
really.
body shame. It's just like it's just like a preference. But
As long as their personality was there and they were respectful with me, I would have probably would have dated them. They were attractive enough to do that, but and there was chemistry. It's just she ruined it for everyone. And yeah,
yeah, very,
do you have yeah?
very good story. Do I have a story similar? No, I don't go on dates much. I don't.
Or
I don't know.
do you have a story, or do you want me to tell another story?
I mean, I wanna. I feel like that's a different video though. This is 18 minutes long.
Okay,
Bye. That was
bye.
Snake. What do you wanna call
That
the
was sick.
story?
Uh,
Aquarium
girl catfished me and she blocked me
in the
in the same
aquarium.
day. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the aquarium.